Today I'm going to make you a wild mushroom soup, and it's really delicious. I'm gonna make this into little slivers, and I just had these very sad cloves of garlic. I just used them up yesterday. Where I start, I always take 2 or 3, it depends how fat they are, the mushrooms. I'll take the inner with a little piece of the steel, and that we will bake at the end to put on top of the soup. So, and I have here, I also will bake these ones, and the nice thing is that you put a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper on it. It's very lovely indeed. And these little cloves of garlic I will put in whole because it won't burn. I don't want it to burn, but it is so small. Normally I put out the green inner circle, but I don't do that now. Don't think we taste it on a soup. So this I will start when you have to cut onions. It is very important that you leave this part, the root, on, so it won't slide. It will keep together, and it's so much easier if you cut them with the root on. You see, nothing happens. It won't slide, and you can make it, that's not necessary now, but you can make it really fine this way. Now I'm going to make the soup. So I prepared everything. I will put the pan on, and I use my lovely cast iron pan, but you can also use a normal pan. And I first start by just frying very slowly onions with the garlic. It's always good to heat your pan before you put the butter in. I'm not always listening to my own advice. But be aware, because I'm also going to put some stock cubes in, so it shouldn't get too... This is olive oil, and I used about 400 grams mixed mushrooms and 3 shallots, and it should have been 2 fat garlic cloves. Put some pepper in. And you also bake these for 2-3 minutes or a little bit longer, and then you put about 850-900 mils of warm water. Now I'm going to put the 850-900 mils of warm water on top. I just used a little bit more this time of the mushroom, so I'm going to put 900 mils. And here I have a cube of, if you have fresh made chicken stock, please use it, but I'm going to use this stock. And I have this one very beautiful, it's Italian mushroom stock. It's sort of very well known. And now I'm going to leave it. Oh yeah, I'm going to put the 100 mils of cream in, and I do this way because I don't want to lose anything of the stock. And now I'm going to let it cook for, it isn't cooking yet, but I'm going to put the lid on, and then it will cook very soon, and I will cook it for about 20 minutes, and then I will blend it so you have a beautiful smooth soup. And then I will bake these slices of mushroom with the cut hazelnuts with a little bit of salt in butter, with a little bit of salt and pepper. I'm just going to prepare the mushrooms and the hazelnuts, and I first bake these, and then I put them aside. When they are beautifully bronzed, I will put them aside, and then I will bake these gorgeous hazelnuts. And I will show you later how I put it on the table when I have guests, or also when I do not have guests. Make sure they really hit the pan, and that they really have contact with the pan, because that is the way that they get this beautiful bronze color. Put a little bit of pepper on it. Look, about the way this looks, this is the best one. And then I'll do it a little bit like this, because there's more than enough still butter in it. There I will put the hazelnuts in, and I will also put some salt on it and a lot of pepper, because that's very nice. And there you have your gorgeous garnish. And make sure they have a little bit of oh, look how this one looks. Beautiful. This is how I want it to look. Yes, this is the way I want them to look. So here we're going to get some more butter. Because this is how it's supposed to look. And now I'll show you how I will serve it. Put a few beautiful ones on top. These are the really beautiful ones. And then you put a little bit of this beautiful crumble on top of olive oil. Just a few drops. This is how it's supposed to look. So please try and make this gorgeous mushroom soup. Bon appetit.